and welcome to another amazing episode of Musicians Hangout with your host, Crash Spitspec, the villain who plays the victim, and the booty pop moopsie, and your host, Maxine Maxwell of the Maxwells.
Hey everybody, happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday!
So great to be back after we had a week off.
It didn't feel like it though.
No, it went by fast.
It did. But welcome back.
Us very much. So, oh my God, I had a blast. So I had a blast with family, but it is good to be back.
Right.
How are you, my friend?
I am doing well. Thank you for asking.
Oh, it's so good to see you.
It's good to see you.
I cannot wait to hang out with the guys we have on tonight.
Oh, I know.
So I will go over our mission statement and then we'll bring them up to the virtual stage. All right. Our mission statement here on Musicians Hangout is to be part of a revolution to create friendships with other artists and build a community network to save music.
Yeah.
Woo. So we have the guys from Sonic Druid.
Sonic Druid.
Bring them up. Come on down, guys. Hey.
Hey.
Hi. Thanks for
Welcome.
How you doing?
How's it going?
Good.
Good.
Nice and sunny out today.
No, it's sunny here too. Is it sunny with you at where you're at too, Crash?
Ish, sometimes.
Nice.
Seattle's weird. Like, I think in like 5-10 minutes, so it might bust out raining. You never know down here.
Oh, well, yeah, it's June in the Pacific Northwest. I get it.
Windy.
From Spokane.
Yep, Spokane. We're Eastern Washington. We're the other side.
Ooh.
So we got East to West tonight. I love it.
Woo.
Woo.
And the peninsula.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. All right, so go ahead and introduce yourselves. Let us know what you do in your band.
My name is Miles. I play guitar and do vocals, a little bit of synth as well.
I'm Denon, and I play bass and sing a little bit.
Nice.
We have Roy. He's not in today, but he does the drums and does vocals a little bit here and there as well. He's not able to make it, but we're still here though.
Awesome. Well, right on. So Sonic Druid, how long have you guys been?
I believe we've been a band for about 2 years now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, I've been in the band for probably about a half a year.
Oh, wow. Okay. So you joined a
So
little bit.
you're new.
Yeah. Yeah. A little bit later.
Just a wee lad in the band.
Very important though is bass. It is great.
Oh, yeah.
Snappy bass.
Percussion is key.
Oh,
It is.
definitely.
Gotta have that rhythm section, yo.
Yeah.
I feel Roy's such a crucial part of the band too with what he does with his drumming. He's such a phenomenal drummer.
Shout out to Roy. We miss you, Roy. We're drummers.
Yep.
Yep. You're with us in spirit.
Keeping the time.
So Sonic Druid, how'd you get your name?
Yeah, I'm interested in this one.
So when we first started off, we were actually a different band altogether.
Oh.
Roy and I and another bassist at the time, we were actually a Black Sabbath tribute band.
Called?
Yeah, it was really fun, and
What was it called?
we were called Supernar.
Oh, gotcha.
And it was a lot of fun. We played for about 2 years like that. We played like a good handful of Black Sabbath tunes, all Aussie era Sabbath.
Yes. Love
And
it.
it was kind of the building blocks and foundation for us to learn how to like play together and kind of figure out how to write songs and have something to offer that seemed cool and fun to do at the same time.
Right.
Dig that.
And so after that, we decided to start writing our own music, and so it became just Roy and I then. And we just started Sonic Druid, and we just were wanting to make music about like dragons and wizards and spells and shit, just cool stuff. And so we were just trying to figure out some other names here and there, and Sonic Druid just kind of was the name that kind of stood out for a bit. So we just kind of stuck with it.
It almost sounds like one of those Xbox usernames, when you're...
It
And it just generates one for you. How about Sonic Druid?
XX Sonics _ Druid XX.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, that's pretty badass.
That is really badass.
And it fits. Like, I like it. I like it a lot, actually.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, right on. So you guys write your own music. How many songs do you have?
How many do we have?
It's like 8, pretty solid, and we're working on maybe like 3 or 4 other ones right now.
Nice. So you guys putting together an EP or a full album?
Something like that. We're actually this Sunday we're gonna go record.
Nice.
Yeah.
Where are you recording
we're
at?
excited. What's it called again?
I think it's like Northwest Studios. His
Cool.
name's Shane, and yeah, like I guess Saturday, me and Roy are gonna set up like pre-production, like get his drums all set up, and then Sunday we're gonna lay the tracks down. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, drum setup is time consuming, and you got to tune and get everything.
We have, I've been really blessed as a drummer. Most of the studios that I go and set up my drums the night before, and they tune them up for me. And anything, they kind of pre-record stuff. Any little vibrations or whatever, they tape up or do whatever they need to do. So it's so nice. Like, I love recording because then my drums sound phenomenal for like a long time after that. And I don't have to
sound
tune.
so good this last time you recorded. Like they did a bitchin' job tuning you.
Yeah, man. I had a professional tuner on that one.
I love it.
Yeah, but I've switched drum kits since then. I need to go record with my new kit.
You do, yeah. It makes a big difference. It does. I understand. There's a different sound.
Oh, it's just funny. Like, I can tune them, they tune them better.
Yeah, well, it's what they do. It's part of their job. So I don't.
They just use magic.
Yeah, they do exactly.
There's something magical they do.
Yeah.
You have the
You are
studio
done.
for a day or a couple days. Like, how long are you guys in this round?
I think just for the 2 days. The first day is them setting up the whole drum kit all together, and the second day we go in and record all together.
Okay, and you're just gonna go all the way through all your songs.
I think the idea is for like 3 solid songs for sure, and but if we have plans, if we have enough time to keep going on, to record the other ones as well.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, you got the flow. Go for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, saves you some moolah.
Oh yeah,
and gets more shit out to us. Like
for sure. Yeah, we want. I want to make some stickers with little Spotify QR codes on it and slap those around.
Oh yes, perfect. Well, make sure to share it with us because we'll share it out.
Hell yeah, absolutely. We'll do that for sure.
Cool. All right. So describe your sound.
It's like, well, I use like a reference of like influences, right? So I'd say like Alice in Chains kind of sounding. What do you think?
Like the Sword a bit.
All right.
Sleep, obviously Black
Ooh,
Sabbath.
Dig it.
Yeah, just like strong stoner metal rock.
I can get behind that, like a lot. Like, well, all my bands are kind of stoner metal rock, so yeah, no, I get that.
Yeah,
I love stoner rock.
Yeah,
but it's been fun. It just I feel we kind of stick out a little bit in our city, which is nice.
Yeah.
It gets to be a lot of fun. Just trying to find other bands that we can play along with. We actually have a show we're setting up here on the 29th. Yep. And we're getting excited about that.
Awesome. Where are you guys playing?
Yeah, but tell us about it.
You want to go about it?
Oh, we're just playing like we're playing at the Chameleon. Yeah, we're setting that up, and we're playing with Black Locust, Children of Adam, and Ghost Divorce.
Yep.
I think.
Nice.
Sweet. I've heard some of those names. That's awesome. Have you played at that club before?
No, it's gonna be the first time for.
Cool. Where else have you played?
We played at Jackson Street Bar a few times.
Yep. I played there.
Cruisers, we played there before.
Yep, played there.
We did our very first show at the Checkerboard as Sonic Druid. Cool. When we were a Supernaut, we played places at like the Hidden Mother Brewery, which unfortunately isn't around anymore, as far as I understand on that. And God, what else did we do? We played at I think the Riff over in the Hilliard area, which is pretty rad. That was a pretty fun show. It was really hot.
Oh, really?
Even for being an outside show at night, it was really hot.
Oh yeah.
Well, it gets really warm over in the Spokane area.
Yeah.
We don't have that. We have heat, but it's not like the east side, man.
It's like high desert. It's like
boiling. And it gets cold too. You guys get cold over there too.
We get like all 4 seasons.
You do, yeah.
Yeah, I just pray like during hot days. I just pray for a breeze. You know what I mean?
Oh, I'm sure. And is it getting hot already? Is it pretty warm there now?
It's
pretty
80.
toasty. Yeah.
It's been like 80-ish.
Yeah.
Nice dry 80.
Yeah.
Jealous.
It's been cold and rainy here. Like I think today was 65, 67 degrees.
I really want that, to be honest.
I'm sure. Yeah, we all want.
I really do.
Each other's having. Last week was nice though. We had like 75, sunny.
Last weekend was nice. Like Saturday and Sunday were nice. The week sucked. This week sucks.
I was up in Seattle on Friday.
Was beautiful.
It was gorgeous. So like Friday in Seattle at least.
Friday was nice. Friday was nice.
Yeah, it was a good day to go up there.
Hell yeah. That sounds great.
Well, cool. So you guys are getting your, EP together, maybe full album together. Are you guys going to do some music videos?
Right.
I super want to do a music video so bad. I like the idea of kind of doing everything kind of ourselves a bit because it like to learn how to do things like that. And I feel like a lot of like video editing, what you can do nowadays by yourself is pretty awesome.
It is really awesome what you can do now. Yeah.
I would say a little bit like we want the music video to be kind of retro. So, like VHS looking, like kind of.
Yeah.
So.
Super cool. Especially with the groove you got going on. Grunge, that's kind of Alice in Chains like. Makes sense for that era.
Yeah, for you guys, I would go instead of VHS, I would go 8mm maybe.
Yeah.
Like the old school.
Yes.
We'll figure something out, but yeah, we'll definitely keep that in mind. 8mm. That sounds cool.
Yeah.
I want to do some.
Sorry, I was thinking about your sound. I was like, VHS would be cool, but you're gonna want to do some like 8mm stuff with some like SEPA. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Some double exposure shit.
Yeah.
I get you.
Yeah. That's exactly what I had in mind, actually.
I get you. No, that would be amazing. I like that idea.
Well, yay.
I had a producer do all of my videos but one. An amateur artist did one of our videos, but we've been really thinking about doing our next music video ourselves because we want it to look a little more old school. We want it to look very 20s and almost like that old black and white, like
everything's a little fast.
Yeah, we could get away with doing something like that ourselves, I think.
Full on Buster Keaton style.
Yes.
Yeah. That'd be great.
You would how would you would just have to like video record it at high speed, wouldn't you? To make it or slow motion and speed it up. Fuck, I don't even know.
I think you can do it at a low frame rate and speed it up a little bit faster.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, low frame rate. Yeah. No. Yeah.
Max was a little more techie than me, so I'm like, I don't know. He'll just do it. I'm artistic, but he's got the tech stuff going on.
He's got the magic touch.
Yes, he does.
He's magic.
Oh, he does.
Oddly enough, like I do know about film. It's weird that I know about film, but I don't know about Chucky shit, like
Right, yeah, and it's changing, you know,
digital stuff, but like feels like that all day.
but easier too. It's getting like user friendly more so.
Oh, sure, absolutely.
Yeah.
It needs to be crash friendly, like
Hey,
press
you do
this
pretty
button
good.
first.
I'm gonna shout you out because you do damn good with technology for the most part. You do.
I don't know. I just press buttons till it works, and then panic. How did I do that? I need to remember.
How did I make that work?
How did I do that?
I fixed it somehow. So you guys talked about having a little bit of Alice in Chains influence, Black Sabbath. Who else influences you?
Is there anything that influences you, Denon?
I would say maybe like We Hunt Buffalo. That's pretty cool. I like that a lot. Yeah.
Who influences your own personal style?
Personal styles. So I don't like being a bass player. Like I don't write a ton on my own. It seems like more of like a collaborative kind of situation. I do play guitar a lot.
Okay.
Playing with that, I like personally like there's a band called Whores. I like them a lot. They're pretty heavy and yeah, I enjoy it.
For myself, Black Sabbath. I'm a huge Black Sabbath fan.
I am too. I like Black Sabbath a lot. I got to see them. Did you see them?
I want to see them so bad.
Fuck, I'm so glad I saw them. I went and saw them at the Gorge in 2013, and that is like a bucket list.
Fuck, it absolutely is.
Jack, it was so great.
I'm a huge Tony Iommi fan.
Oh,
so I'm a lefty.
okay, yeah.
Oh.
And that's where the whole Sabbath thing kind of started, because since I can kind of look the part, like, fuck it, let's go for it. Let's do some Sabbath ourselves. But he's like such a huge influence for me. A lot of the first stuff I was learning was Sabbath growing up, and just seeing like a lefty being the inventor of metal.
Yeah.
That to me, that's like, it's so cool.
It is very cool.
So I really vibe with that.
I get that.
No, that makes sense.
Pantera, I love. Pantera is what got me into playing guitar. Dimebag is one of the greatest guitar players, hands down.
He is one of the greatest, absolutely.
Sleep is a big thing for me too. Getting to that really heavy stoner metal. I absolutely love Sleep. I just love that big, huge power that they have.
Cool.
And just out of 3 people too, which is amazing.
Right.
Dig the metal, yeah. Sweet.
But other than that, bunch of classic rock. I love classic rock. Grew up on it. It's all the stuff I learned on guitar.
Well, you can learn a lot from those classics, man. You really can.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I've learned a lot. I feel a little more classic rock based than some others, but I don't see anything wrong with that at all.
No.
I think there's a lot there that you can run with and have amazing guitar riffs to inspire you, and it's just like the greatest thing ever. It'll never go old. It's always fun to listen to. It's just to me like the golden age era of music. It's like that nice like late 60s 70s time.
Right. Oh yeah.
I think that so much. I do. I felt like I was born in the wrong era sometimes because that's the type of music I listened to, the metal from that era the most, like that time. I was like, oh, I've seen that when it was first becoming. It would have been so cool.
Shit would have been rad.
Yeah, right? Well, you can make this time that for us. All right, so we're going to ask you to share your personal journey as a musician.
Yeah.
How did you get started as a musician?
How'd you start?
So mostly like I just taught myself guitar. I got a guitar from my grandpa one time.
How old were you, like when you started this?
I guess I was like in middle school, so maybe 13, 14, something like that. And I got this acoustic guitar from him, and it sat in my closet for like 4 years. I didn't touch it for like ever. And then one summer, I just was like, I'm going to learn how to play this, and just kind of started teaching myself and learning by ear and stuff like that. And then, I played a lot through high school. We went to high school together, same class and everything. So, we kind of connected a little bit in high school and played here and there. And, just kind of kept playing here and there, and just I haven't played like with a lot of bands and stuff like that, but you kind of just have this passion for music, and you just keep playing and learning new things. And,
so for myself, my dad plays guitar, and I think he started picking up guitar a little bit when I was like, he started picking it back up when I was probably in elementary, middle school. And I was drawn to it. I wanted to be a drummer first. But I don't think it was really taken too serious about it. But my dad knew how to play guitar, and that's what he knew how to share. Okay. But the thing was that I'm a lefty, so it made things kind of funny because he's right-handed. I think we tried him teaching me how to play right-handed, and I wasn't as interested in it. It didn't feel right. So I didn't play for like a year or two, then I picked it back up. But I held it what felt more comfortable, so I just held the fucker held it upside down, left-handed.
Yeah.
So I played like that for 3 years. So I played upside down for a long time.
There's been a lot of musicians who have done that. Because,
Kurt Cobain did that. He actually strung his guitar upside down.
I totally get that. I got comfortable with it. It made more sense because you don't see as many left-handed guitars. And if I want to go play guitar with someone, you go to lefty, it's usually not how that goes. So I just learned wrong. But then 3 years down the road, I got an actual left-handed guitar.
Cool.
So then I had to flip.
Then you had to learn how to play left-handed guitar.
I had to do that, but I can do it. So I can play lefties or righties. I think it's a real unique thing to have, to literally know the fretboard forwards and backwards.
Yeah.
And so, when I play bass guitar, when I play around with it, I actually feel more comfortable with right-handed basses than I do with lefties. So I would almost want to just have like a left-handed body with right-handed strings on a bass. It would just make more sense.
Huh.
But like Dennis had mentioned, in high school, him and I actually played guitar a bit. We had a few classes, and we even played with like recording programs here and there. We're plugging our guitars into it through like the microphone thing and just like expecting it to work,
Yeah, Miles showed me that. It was the first time that I ever like messed with like a DAW of some kind, and I was just like, "This is crazy!" Like it was crazy. Cool.
And it was a blast, just trying to like figure out how to put our stuff onto to record it. And I think that's honestly the furthest that I ever got into recording. But I've just kind of kept playing guitar since then. I didn't take it as serious for a while, but it wasn't until COVID kind of came around, and just kind of started playing guitar again. And I was on Musicians of Spokane, and it was on someone else's post where I found Roy. And I think it had something to do with like a post about Black Sabbath or not. But like, hey, do you want to play Black Sabbath together? Like, hell yeah. So we met up, and for pretty much for the last 4 years, we played every week together.
Nice.
Like been nonstop, just jamming. Nice. It's been great.
No vacations.
No. I'm sure there's been some here and there, a week or two, but we've been pretty consistent about it.
That's good. Got to be consistent.
Consistency is key.
Absolutely.
Yep. Well, very cool. It sounds like a great journey, and what a good thing to do during that pandemic time. Oh
yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Turn
great.
to music. A lot of us turned to music then.
It's the greatest healing tool.
It really is. And newer bands came out of it. Some bands, morphed into different bands.
Mm-hmm.
And some clubs went away, but then some clubs cropped out of it too. So
changing times. Unfortunately, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Absolutely, yeah. Well, tell us some stories. You guys have been together a long time. Like, you got any stories to share from your shows or from jamming together?
I'll tell you this one. So when we were a Sabbath group, we went and played an open mic, just for shits and gigs, just to do it.
Yeah, that's like
we should do
throwing
this.
down
Like,
the big gun. We're gonna go to open mic, Black Sabbath style.
why not? Like, how cool would it be to go to open mic and out of nowhere a Black Sabbath tribute?
Right? People would
just
like.
Right.
It was funny because like someone else had played before us, and it was like the girl who like I wrote the song on the way here, you know, and it's like singer songwriter stuff, which is great. It's fantastic.
Yeah,
but then we come in with high gain.
Yeah.
You know? But what happened? No one was. You know, the only people that were there were the people who were performing, which is great and all. But there's like one guy that's at the bar who's already wasted, and it's like 8:00, and so. We start setting up, and then we start playing Sabbath. Right? I think we played Snowblind, we played Lord of the World, and Into the Void. I think those are the three that we did. We may have played Hole in the Sky instead of one of the other songs. But we played some cool Sabbath. But we like blew this guy's mind, like, oh my God, Sabbath is going on right now. So he's trying to do a one-man mosh pit.
Yeah.
In all this. And then some guy comes out of the bathroom. You know the story? This guy comes out of the bathroom, and then he's just like trying to get to like his friends, or whatever. And then this guy's like the guy that's moshing like locks eyes with him and tries to mosh with him. And the guy's like, "Get the fuck off me!" You know. And they start kind of getting in a fight. And so the guy that's doing all the soundboards is like, "Oh shit!" So he starts hitting like the smoke machine, the lasers, the
oh my God,
to hide it all. And then they like took the guy and they threw him out. All were like playing Snowblind the whole time.
That's awesome.
Perfect.
And then after 3 songs, we left.
Oh shit! Did anybody have to follow you guys?
Of course. Yeah, they're like, I don't know how to follow after that.
Follow
This huge show.
Yeah, we just did Sabbath. Yeah, they had lasers and shit. That was a pretty cool moment.
Smoke and lasers and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Wannabes.
No blood.
Hey, I wrote this song last night.
On the way here.
On the way here.
I wrote this in the bathroom.
Literally 10 minutes ago.
I wrote this about what just happened.
That was a blast.
I'm literally writing it as we speak.
That would be a blast. It is really fun to show up at an open mic like that with game. Like I was in a band called Epic Blunder, and we used to do that. We knew all of these covers, like 70s to 90s covers, and we went just to have fun. And then we would be like regulars. It was at the casino here, Crash. So casino, and we'd throw down. But they didn't want people following us, so they put us at the end when we'd show up. We were like the closer.
Oh, that's
cool. Everybody was all excited when we were there, you know, like
that's so cool.
Yeah, it was really cool. It was kind of like, I don't know, like a tip of the hat to us. Like, ooh.
Yeah.
Did you guys get to do that often?
We used to do it, what was it, on Thursdays or something? Like we went out on Thursdays, and this was, oh my God, this was probably over a decade ago, because we branched off from being a 3-piece band, 12 years ago, and became a 2-piece. So I'm a power duo with my husband. We're called the Maxwells, and it's just us, and we do our own original stuff. We do a couple covers here and there, but other than that, we've started writing our own stuff. We have some songs out there.
That's really cool.
But we haven't done an open mic in probably
I would love to still
over a decade. Like,
I haven't done an open mic in a long, long time, it seems like.
you know, I had never done karaoke until the pandemic. My cousin talked me into karaoke, and it was like not my thing. Not my thing.
I love karaoke so much.
We do have a
I will watch it. I do not want to perform karaoke. I feel like so awkward.
It's fun for me. Like I do vocals for the band. I'm not a singer, but I can sing and play. You know.
Okay.
And I mean, it's a pain in the ass. You're like doing this at the same time. You know, it's like patting your head and rubbing your stomach.
Yeah, I sing a
As a
drum.
drummer,
Singer.
yep, we know.
Yep.
Oh yeah, but
Yeah.
Of our songs and drum them.
when we I love doing karaoke because it's a time for me to practice singing with songs I know in a way, and it's like I call it gig simulator almost, because you get to
Oh,
perform
yeah.
in front of an audience and you get to sing, and it's raw, and it is what it is. And that was like the way I would practice singing for a while, is just going to karaoke.
I did
It's a blast.
busking. I went out on the street in Port Townsend, so I'm out on the peninsula. So we would go to Port Townsend and we would do busking, and that was like so nerve-wracking because it's like people who don't even want to like necessarily listen to music listening to you, and we're on a street corner like just belting it out, singing whatever. And people loved it. So it was like, okay, I can do this. I used to have such a bad stage fright, and that got me kind of over that hump.
That cooked it out of you.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I still get a
Yeah.
little nervous, but that's a good thing, like that little
It
bit
is.
of,
It is. It's not nervous if it's excitement.
yes, that's exactly
It's
what
knowing
my
how to guide
husband
that
says
energy.
all the time. You're not anxious, you're excited.
Yes.
Oh, Crash
Ooh,
will be
where'd
right
Crash
back.
Okay.
She'll be right back. She's taking care
Cool.
of something. So
But,
we got
yeah.
no worries.
That's cool though. You kind of mentioned that you and your partner were a duo. So before Denon joined in, Roy and I, we were a power duo for a minute.
Oh, okay.
So everything was written as a duo.
Okay.
So like what I would do, I'd plug my guitar through both an amp and a bass amp.
Yes,
And,
that's
yeah.
what we do. Yep. So we have that
And,
bass sound still. Yep.
It's just really rad to have like Denon in the game now, to where
Oh,
it's the songs are already established as like a song itself, but now we can add a bass to it, and it can do whatever he wants to do and add whatever flavors he wants to the song.
That's
Yeah.
super cool.
It's been pretty fun kind of learning the songs and doing that. I think that they have some good songs written and stuff like that, but it's
Cool.
fun to start writing like together and building.
That was what I was going to ask, is if you've been writing with them too now. That's cool.
Yeah, we have been. We've been learning how to get some songs written together as a trio now. Den and I, we've been getting together outside of normal practice to kind of go over some ideas and theory and trying to jam together and figure out what we can do together as a team to have ready for songs.
Do you guys have other shows lined up? So you are promoting the one you have coming up. Do you have other stuff coming up?
I think we have the June 29th. We are trying to get another one set up with another band, so we don't have anything quite official just yet, I think. Is there anything else that we have? Don't we have something later on at Cruisers?
I think Cruisers was the same weekend as the Chameleon show. The next gig that we had there, but so yeah, kind of trying to set up our own show and stuff like that and whatnot. But
You guys do the booking and then invite other bands.
That's what we're starting to do now. Roy and Denon kind of do more of the booking.
Okay.
So
yeah, I mean, I think Roy handles that mostly. I've just been dealing with like kind of recording, so that's kind of been like a bit of a priority right now. But we definitely are always talking with other bands and seeing what they're available for and trying to work that out and stuff. But yeah.
Speaking for Roy a little bit on that, it's been kind of hard to try and find other shows with other bands to try and fit the bill. So we kind of put it into our own hands and creating our own bill, our own lineup, and presenting it to a place like, hey, we got these guys that want to play a show. That what days do you have available? This is what we kind of have planned. And it gets so far it seems to be a lot easier to kind of get things set up and taking it into our own hands. So it might be.
I'm really surprised there isn't more bands out there that you can just jump on a bill with.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of one thing that we kind of want to do is like play with other bands that sound kind of similar, right?
Oh,
right.
So it's kind of like that open mic thing where you have like a lot of different people and it's like a mix, and that's fun. But like Children of Adam or Black Locust, they're more
like
kind of along.
Right.
It's been kind of cool because it's like when you reach out to them, they're super like, yeah, we're on board. Like, let's do it. So that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, we've tried to play with more metal and rock bands. We were put with an all punk lineup, and we can mesh, but the booking agent was like, holy shit, you guys are heavy. And we're like, and people don't anticipate that because we get on stage and we're this cute little couple, like we're all death metaled out, but they're still like, oh, and then we're like, raw.
Like, holy shit.
Like, we literally dress up as cats, like we were cat ears. And like now we all have tails. So, and then we come out and we're just like, rawr, rawr, rawr. And people are like, oh, you guys look like Hello Kitty. And I'm like, okay.
No, you guys.
Maxwell's mesh very well compared to some other you've been in, because like she's been in some like more pop punk stuff where I'll play with them. And, we love each other very much, but like we're heavier than that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Would you describe them as that? Like punk? I don't know. Pop punk? I don't know. Sorry.
We're not pop punk.
No, not Moopsie. Your other bands you've been in that we've played with.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, got you. Like Fatal was more poppy to me.
Yeah.
Meaning. So I'm like, like Moopsie's way heavier.
Yeah. Yes, we are heavier.
Moopsie.
Yeah, see you guys play.
It's so fun
But not as heavy as Villain Plays the Victim. Villain Plays the Victim is way heavier.
Looking forward to playing with them because we will mesh very well.
Yes.
Especially with our new stuff, we've gotten well, our old stuff's pretty heavy too. But like we have our softer stuff, but like Bucket of Blood is super heavy. I think it's crunchy as fuck.
That sounds
heavy.
that sounds badass.
Oh man, I love that fucking song. That's the next music video I want to do. So we want to focus in on that after we're done restoring our band van. We want to
that's the video. As soon as you were like the 1920s, I was like, I know exactly.
It's just a slow zoom on a Bucket of Blood for 4 minutes.
Now that would be easier than what we have planned, but I got a pretty cool idea all drummed up for this. Like it's about a speakeasy. It's an actual speakeasy in Seattle that we wrote it about.
That's cool.
And I got this whole idea about like flapper girls and all that, shit. So
that'd be fun to see.
Ooh, I'm gonna be in your video.
Yes, so we're in a community where we can be like, hey, who wants to dress up like the 1920s and meet me at that? And then they like do.
That's so cool.
People just do. We're like, yeah, let's go do this today. It's fucking awesome. I love this scene, man. I love it.
One thing we've talked about as a band is to wear big old like green and like purple and orange robes with hoods and shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and just kind of like really lean into that Druid.
Yes. Oh, yes.
You have like amplifiers stacked like Stonehenge and shit.
Oh my God, yes. You could put make rubber or not rubber, but like maybe styrofoam or something. Some sort of covers that kind of
Stonehenge from.
You gotta have like Stonehenge
from fucking what's that fucking movie?
Spinal Tap.
Yeah, Spinal Tap. Yeah.
Yes.
13 by 13 inch.
Yes.
Stonehenge.
Please.
We should do that. Play around with a little Stonehenge.
Oh my God. Yes. I bet you could find that on fucking Amazon now. Like that shit's out there.
I just bought it. It's perfect. No.
Yes. I love that movie. I haven't seen it in forever. It's time. It is time.
Have you guys ever had a Spinal Tap moment?
Oh my gosh.
I'm pretty sure everybody has.
I have Spinal Tap moments as a teacher. I teach. It's not music, it's art, but oh yes. When I'm like in the classroom, because I teach, but I also listen to awesome music like Black Sabbath, I'll be like, I'm turning it up to 11. And
yeah.
There'll be one kid that snickers in the back and I know they're cool as shit. I'm like,
yeah.
You have a cool parent.
I see you.
Don't even look at it.
We've had like Spinal Tap moments as a band. I can't think of at the top of my head, but oh yeah,
Would
we
you
all
guys recognize a Spinal Tap cover if someone did it?
maybe.
I might do that.
I bet I would. Yes.
I'm gonna talk to my other band and see if we can't like come up with some sort of Spinal Tap cover to do.
Please do this. Yes.
Oh my god! And I think we might fucking record it since we have some recording dates booked. I'm gonna make this shit fucking happen.
Oh my god! When are you recording?
August.
Ooh, perfect. Okay.
Enough time.
Yeah, hopefully we have a band practice before then.
You will. You will.
We're the like most sporadic. Like, I'll see you guys in 6 months.
Holy shit.
It's bad.
Okay.
We're just busy. Like we're all in other bands.
Is this Moopsy?
No,
This is Villains?
no.
Oh, this is The Unwanted.
Well, now the name might be Feral Hag, so I don't know.
The
The other band.
Okay, because Villains, you guys are pretty consistent every Wednesdays. Moopsy's pretty consistent with Sunday.
Sundays, yeah.
But I know that Cherry Dragon has a lot going on, so you guys might be a little like, ooh.
Yeah, whatever. But yeah, it's Saturdays that we usually do. I do it with the other band Saturday night.
I remember that, but you were playing a bunch of shows every Saturday there. In April, did you play like every
Yeah, and then our guitar player has been ill lately, so he's got some health issues he needs to take care of. You know, we're all aging. It's aging's fun.
When do you guys jam? So you're pretty consistent. You play every week. What's your schedule like?
We tend to do it every Monday right now at 4:30 until like 9.
Nice.
I dig that.
And I think we're trying to make it on the Sundays now, which would be a little bit nicer. That'd be pretty cool.
We just have like we have a longer rehearsal time, on Sunday, just ironing things out. And it's just...
I'm the one with the funnier work schedule, because him and Roy, they're off at like 4.
It's like 9 to 5. Just
they work the 9 to 5. So I'm the crack of noon to 8.
Oh god.
And so like by the time it's like 8 o'clock, everyone's like, yeah, I'm gonna go to bed for work.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah. Oh man, I dig practice in like the realm of 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. I dig that. But then you get to a gig and you're playing like 9 p.m. and you're like, ooh.
I like cracking noon
earlier.
Like, the first thing
So,
you do.
Yeah. So on work days, like even though I don't have to get up until like 4:42, come 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm checking my, clock. What time is it?
Yep.
Oh, I have X amount of time. And then 10 minutes go by. What time is it?
I hate that.
What time is it? So really, I'm up at 3 a.m. I just toss and turn until it's time to get up. And so by the time 7:30 comes around, I'm exhausted. I'm done for the night. Well, Friday I have a show. So that's going to suck. I'm going to be up from like 3 a.m. to...
You just get coffee beans just to stay awake.
Yes. I have a late coffee, like I'm old like that, so I'll have my coffee past 2 p.m. on a show day.
We have these iced coffees not iced coffees, they're cold brews at work. I'm just going to grab a couple and fucking crack them on the way to the show.
Got a shot on them? Just jam your keys in it and shotgun.
Yeah, just shotgun those motherfuckers. Yeah. Listening to metal all the way down. Yeah.
Cold brew, motherfucker.
Right.
There's another song. There's a song right there.
Right. And here's the thing. So the company we get our cold brews from, it comes straight from the company, and sometimes it doesn't even have a label on it, so it's just a silver can.
Whoa.
So, like, just be shotgunning these, like, random silver cans.
Whatever flavor.
That is funny.
What are you doing?
Mystery.
Right?
Oh my god. Hey,
The
shout out
silver
to
bullet.
Larry and Hernando. We've got our peeps.
Oh,
from
yeah,
tonight, guys. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Let us know if you have any questions for our band tonight. We missed you guys last time. I don't think I saw any Ohio peeps in the house last time.
I know.
And we were like, where's Ohio?
What's up with that?
I think Hernando showed up a little later, and maybe Larry did tune in like toward the end. So
Hi, Larry.
Oh yeah, gotta have some Ohio peeps. Oh,
Oops. Sorry, I did not mean to do that.
I was like, what did I do? Okay.
No, it's me because I'm on my phone, so I'm like scrolling. And you know, when you scroll, you have to like touch something.
Yeah, you can't like streaming on your phone like this. You can barely do anything, and it's very touchy.
You can't even look
It's weird.
Can't even look at it. Yeah. I'm gonna pull up Hernando though. Like he says, rock. Cool, Hernando. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it was the
Look like a
cool
member
one.
of,
And Larry loves us. We love you too. Mwah.
We love you too, Larry.
Love you too. That's awesome.
You should get Sonic Druid on your podcast.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you should.
Get us on there. It'd be fun.
That's what's
Talk
cool
about-
about being in this realm. Like, we are friends with musicians. We are also friends with other podcasters.
Yeah. And Larry, like, he plays music and stuff, so.
Yeah. And does his own recording and all that jazz.
Yeah.
Is working a lot with AI too. Like, that's beyond me. I like, shout out to that. I don't get it.
Working with holograms, talking back to you and stuff.
Probably,
What would
like,
you like
we're headed
today?
there. We're headed in that
Make me
futuristic
another
album.
I don't even like the AI that comes with my phone. I can't say her name or she'll, like, come on. And then she just acts like a weirdo.
Alexa, shut the hell up.
No, it's not. Her name isn't Alexa. I can't say her name. Begins with a B.
Becky.
Close.
Oh my God, Becky. Yes.
Oh my God, Bixby.
Okay, so we talked about places you guys have played. Where do you want?
Again, like
Where's-
dream place ever.
Okay, so Roy actually just sent me like a link, but there's this I haven't heard of it, and it was in the Inlander, and it was called Volume, and I guess they haven't done like a show, but I guess in 2012 they had like 39 bands playing at like 6 different venues or whatever, but it's kind of a lot like what you guys want to achieve, like just a community and coming together, and it seemed really cool, and he's like, we need to play on this. We should play on this.
Yeah.
Maybe that could happen. I don't know.
That'd be
That
pretty,
would be really cool.
pretty awesome.
I mean, maybe musicians hang out. We'll get there one day.
That would be
Perhaps. Yeah. We've been connecting with some pretty cool people throughout. So we've been doing this for about 5 years. It has been 5 years. Sorry.
Not about. It's been 5
We've
or
done
over
some
5.
really cool things with it. Connected with some really cool people. Like, I dig it.
That's cool. That's great.
Yeah. And with independent musicians worldwide, you know, we're
Right.
constantly building that community.
My dream show would be like somewhere like I mean, how cool would it be to play guitar at a moment where there's like a lot of cool earth energy? Like, let's say like a windstorm at a lighthouse. You watch the waves just crash against it. Just playing the most powerful shit you could think of.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
That'd be pretty cool.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah,
You should go to Long Beach, Washington during
Yes.
October-ish. You would
Yeah.
achieve this. You would.
Oh yeah.
Bitch.
Oh yeah.
That sounds like fucking cool.
It's the
That
ambiance.
does sound really cool.
Playing jazz with Mother Earth, you know.
You got to go to Point Disappointment.
Yep.
That it's so beautiful down there.
It is so beautiful. Cape Disappointment is nuts.
Yeah.
It is pretty
No.
awesome.
Sounds pretty rad.
It is.
There's a beautiful lighthouse out there, so you might get those waves crashing. Just
You would definitely get
Throwing it out there on top of a lighthouse. You never know.
I want to go there.
Sonic
Like,
Druid
I've
live
been
at the
there
lighthouse.
in the summer, and the storms come through. Like I said, October-ish. So, like in the fall, the storms are coming, and it's pretty intense.
It'd be cool. How cool would it be to perform in a lighthouse?
I know. Right?
Fuck yeah.
That'd
Well,
be
in some lighthouses, you would envision that they're kind of tight, but like some lighthouses do have enough room. Like you
Yeah.
would. Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
The acoustics would be crazy.
Oh yeah.
Where again?
The acoustics in a lighthouse?
The column and stuff.
Oh,
like that
yeah.
is just
Oh
like,
yeah.
You know.
Mhm.
Like, that's just gonna be crazy.
That would be crazy. It would be really cool.
Because number one, it's round, and then you have like the never-ending ceiling, so you might have to do something to bounce that shit back, or it's gonna sound really weird.
Well, when you're in the top, it's not too far of a ceiling. If you were in the bottom, it is. But like if
Right, I know, but
Why don't you
Okay.
suspend the drummer in the middle?
like Tommy Lee, like
Yeah,
Lee,
full on like gyroscope. Fuck.
I mean,
instead
I'm
of
not-
like
level.
the
I
drummers.
don't hate that idea. I think that idea is actually fucking pretty badass.
It's like a
is.
cool music video.
I would want to be that drummer.
We're making a really epic music video right
Oh
now.
yeah, absolutely.
And you know what? I would fucking do it. Not AI this shit at all. I would like
No, that's the-
actually
There you
do
go.
all this shit. Yes.
That's
I want the spinny thing though.
Oh yeah.
Like,
So you want
we're
the
doing 360.
do you remember the drummer that spun in the parade? I don't think have we seen the drummer, the real estate agent guy in the
Yes.
his
Yes.
platform is pretty sweet too. Like it doesn't spin, like
No, he spins around. Yeah.
yeah,
So-
like that's
We
cool.
didn't see him
Like-
this year. We saw him last year.
And we saw him the year before that, but I don't think
Yeah.
maybe we left before because I think we left way before the parade was over this time, but oh well. We go to the same parade every year. She comes out here it's basically our Pioneer Days. It's called Irrigation Festival. And Crash is from one of the Pioneer families where I'm from.
Oh
So,
no shit. That's
So, like,
yeah.
Out, we do a whole weekend, there's a whole festival, and there, like I said, there's this real estate agent that plays drums, and he's got a float, and he spins, and he like plays a drum solo the entire.
That's so
cool.
It's pretty badass. It is. I'm jealous of his platform. Not gonna lie.
You know what blows my mind? You ever seen that video of like some someone in a Japanese costume playing like some speed
Yes.
metal to like J-pop?
Fuck that
Holy
shit.
shit,
I've
you ever seen
been
that?
in one of those costumes, you guys. I don't even know how they do that because like I've got this giant Garfield costume and I can't sit in it without it like deflating. So I'm like, how did this guy like it must not be inflated.
How did they do parkour in the T-Rex costume?
Right?
Right? Yeah. Some fucking confidence. You gotta know what the fuck you're doing, I guess, right?
I love that shit so much. So much.
I don't know how confident. I mean,
It would be hard.
give me in a carbon costume, we might talk about it. But
I mean, imagine we already sweat a lot. I mean, come on, we're already sweating, and then you have a costume on like that.
oh, I couldn't play
Oh.
drums in that. Are you kidding?
I know.
Yeah.
That's what
It'd
I'm
be
saying.
hard to breathe in that
Fuck.
thing.
I know.
So that's intense if you can do that shit.
Your sticks are gonna hit the costume, and it's just gonna be done anyway. Yeah.
Probably just practice in the costume. They just live in the costume, actually. That's
It's like,
actually-
why would you just want to be like, you know what seems like a good idea? Playing drums in this costume.
Have an extra set just tucked away in there, and just if you need them.
it's a trick. It's not really a costume. It really is the character itself playing drums.
Yeah, right. Maybe that's what's actually happening.
I think
Oh yeah.
Okay, so weeks ago we had another band on, and they had this random friend in a unicorn skeleton blow up costume. Remember that?
That's
Yes.
right.
that's wild.
It was my favorite thing ever. Just like,
God.
like
It was so funny. Like we didn't even notice it at first, but my husband was watching the show and he was like, dude, someone was just walking in the back in a fucking blow up unicorn costume. I'm like, what? What are you talking about?
And then they go by again. It's like,
and we were like, oh, there it is. There it is.
It's like a Where's Waldo thing.
The band's called Filthy Traders, and they are so fun and they're so funny. And then because we made such a big deal about it, this person in the costume just comes wandering out into the show. Like we're like, okay then.
No stop.
Oh man, the best things happen, seriously.
Absolutely.
And the best things happen live. Like, we love doing our show live because, well, there's no room for anything, really. Like, editing. It's like totally us. We want it to feel like an actual hangout, you know?
Yeah.
Because we are hanging out.
Totes.
Just because there might be like random.
It's been great.
Cheers.
Doing the Twisted Tea.
Twisted.
We have 3 minutes left.
Yep, I was just gonna shout that out. We got about 3 more minutes left. Go ahead and plug yourselves.
Yep.
Go ahead and plug your show you have coming up.
June 29th at the Chameleon. 7 o'clock it starts. The doors open at 7. We're playing there. There's a lot of other bands. Black Locust, Children of Adam, and who else? Diggy.
Let's see.
Oh no, I feel so bad.
I feel bad. Well, he looks that up.
So
Where can our fans follow you? Where can we follow
Ghost of Horse.
Ghost of Horse.
Yeah, I'm excited to meet you guys. Yeah, we're playing that all together. Again, at the Chameleon, Saturday, June 29th. $10 in advance. $15 day of sale. Go to our Instagram. We should have a link for the tickets for you to go get them if you like. But yeah, it's gonna be the shit. A bunch of fun stoner rock, metal, fun, cool shit stuffs. We're recording an EP soon, or whatever it's gonna be. Hopefully, it's gonna be all the songs. I'm pretty pumped about it. You guys all deserve to hear what we have finally, not just at a live show. So I'm pretty excited to get this pressed out.
So excited.
Yes.
Super pumped.
Dude, can't wait. We'd love to hear it. Love to promote it too, like we said earlier.
You have anything else?
No.
Shayla, I love you.
Oh, go ahead.
What was that?
Go ahead and plug where our followers can follow you.
Oh yeah, Sonic Druid Band on Instagram. I believe we have a Facebook as well.
Okay.
No.
Maybe not. Maybe not yet. It's in production. But we
okay.
Instagram.
Okay, gotcha.
Again, Sonic Druid Band. Follow us on there. We're going to be posting some little snippets here and there, some stuff. But yeah, you'll be able to find some more stuff with us through that.
Hey, well, very cool. Thanks so much, guys. We'll have to have you back on sometime and go over, like all the projects that you've completed when they're complete.
Yeah, I'd love to keep you guys updated on.
Yeah. And I would like to remind everybody that Moopsy has a show this Friday at the Realm in Tacoma.
Yay!
I have no idea what time the show starts. I have no idea how much it costs.
Just show up. It might.
Souls Worn Thin is playing, and I have other bands are coming, I think.
Yay! I'm gonna see if Moopsy's
I'm the worst. Like I'm the drummer, so I just like show up and just know when and where.
Okay, it's this Friday.
Okay, thank you.
And it's at 8 p.m. It's $15.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Souls Worn Thin and who?
Hellbox.
Oh, that's right, Hellbox. They're pretty gnarly, actually.
Sweet, dude, sweet. Yeah, $15 at the door, all ages, 8 p.m.
Tight.
Well, there you go, my friend.
Thank you. I had no idea it was an all ages show. Like, I'm the Here I am, a podcaster, and I'm like the worst when it comes to like my own fans.
It's okay. Well, my friends, it is time. It is time. Oh my God, do I hear a train? Is there a train near you guys?
We are a train town, but I think that's more of a plane.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
'Cause
know
we're also
you're a
next to the
train
airport.
town. I ride the train
Oh.
often, and I go through Spokane, so I'm like, ooh, are you near that? I love the sound of a train. Okay.
Me too. I've lived.
I
next
thought
to
you were
it my
talking
whole
to
life.
me. I'm like, well, I mean, no, but there are chickens here, but
I thought it was a high chance in Spokane, so I was
Oh yeah,
like,
train
yeah.
city. We are a train city.
you are. All right, guys. Thanks again for being on the show. We'll stay in touch. Thanks
Yes.
for tuning in, everybody, and we will see you next week.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. Okay, let's go. That was so
Adieu.
love you guys. Bye. Stay safe. Rock.